Hey, yo, what it do, gang? Y'all know who it is. Hey, yo, check it, family. On the way in, hit that like button, man. You know what to do. Hit the like button, let the algorithm know we here. Also, too, I want to shout out the people that rock donate support to this channel. Without y'all, it would be no me. I don't care how much the haters don't like me, don't like to hear me say that, but I'm going to continue saying it. Shout y'all out. I love y'all. Rock with y'all just as much as y'all love and rock with me. All right, so let's talk about it, gang. At the end of the day, New York Governor Cuomo has declared gun violence a state of emergency. I mean, it ain't nothing new in New York, because you see New York is going at it, yo. I think it's every day 2 or 3 people are falling short from gun violence in the city recently, which is insane. And you know, New York has always been on this no gun law from the beginning of time. But see, now it's a little different. It's because Cuomo is trying to call it a state of an emergency, which at the end of the day, boys and girls, it kind of really is. You want to know why? You want to know why I say that? And I feel the same way about Chicago. When your neighborhood gets out of hand and the community can't even hand check the community, it's time for reinforcement. You understand what I'm saying? And it's Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is going through it with this drill music. They living out the music. I mean, they living out their life through drill music in Brooklyn. I mean, the same thing they was doing in Chicago. They're trying to turn Brooklyn into a mini Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? Which is insane. So I do feel like this. If the community can't get a hold of it, what the hell else do you expect? See, the young ones ain't gonna get it. But see, you would get it if you would. I mean, you wouldn't have to go through this if y'all would try to change a little bit, yo. I don't know what point y'all trying to prove out there in the streets, but it's not working. Only thing it's gonna do is have y'all little asses sitting up in somebody's jail, yo. You're not proving no points going around. And I understand it, man. I went through the phase where everybody wanted to be tough. Everybody wanted the mean mug, but we wasn't out here doing that, though. You feel me? We wasn't out here doing the things y'all out here doing today. I mean, so at the end of the day, like a couple of years ago, and not even a couple of years ago, when I first moved down south, and I noticed the jits out here, I'm saying to myself, like, yo, instead of all these adults turning their back on the people, on these little ones, why not talk to them? So, I mean, instead of me turning my back and leaving them alone, because I used to be one of y'all little stupid ones. So I used to try to talk to you. And at the end of the day, man, it was going in one ear and out the other. So it was like my words was falling on deaf ears. And there's no purpose in me keep trying to beat you in the head about something that you could care less about. So I'm not saying I gave up, but I understand why people feel the way they do. You understand what I'm saying? But I just wanted to say that about New York, man, because see, New York is about to go through it. Y'all think that stop and frisk was hectic. Trust and believe me, whatever they about to go through right now, because you see, I think they say they picked up over 300 and some odd guns over a 2 day weekend. Where all these guns coming from? I mean, I did a video on that too previously about a couple of days ago. We know where these guns is coming from. It ain't like these boys and girls is just going out, but you can't go. Ain't no gun stores in New York, so where all these guns is coming from? But see, the topic of meeting, I ain't really wanted to. I just wanted to address that just for the simple fact I did just happen to read upon New York declaring this state of emergency with the gun violence and all that, which is crazy. But at the end of the day, it might be well needed. But the reason I did this video was for our government. Okay, so let's talk about them for a minute. Do you see what they in there trying to do? Do you see what they inside the White House trying to do? I said this maybe while we was going through it a year ago. We was stuck in the house a year ago, and I said, watch they try to make this. They're gonna try to pass a bill in the law where this is gonna be mandatory. Now, what they in there talking about in this White House right now is trying to make it mandatory for you to take this needle. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody by now, I'm damn sure y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this needle. But they up in there having discussions on sending them people to your front door to have them ask for paperwork to see have you been hit with that needle or not. And if you have not been hit with that needle, they are trying to make you take this needle, or they're going to force you into this camp. I'm pretty sure y'all already know what camp I'm talking about. See, this shit goes in stages, boys and girls. First, they take away your guns, and because you know this is what's going to be next. I keep telling y'all that what they're going to do, they're going to take away your guns. Once they take away your guns, they feel like, man, they free to do whatever the hell they want to do to your ass. Then what's going to stop them? You have nothing to hold them back. You have nothing to protect yourself over. See, everything is done in steps. See, y'all don't give these people enough credit. I mean, I'm not saying this thing we went through last year wasn't real, but if it was put there for a reason. And the reason is what's probably going to happen this year next. It may be the end of this year because you don't think we're going to be shut back down probably again this year for some odd reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, it's certain words you can't say on here without them flagging you. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. But trust and believe me, before it's all said and done, we're going to have to sit it back down in the house again. And this time when you come out, the only way you're probably going to come out your house is if you got that paperwork. Ain't no such thing as going to the doctors. Probably they gonna be coming to you. They gonna be knocking on your door with that hazmat suit on, with the needles in their hand, talking about if you ain't got this paperwork, you gonna have to take this needle. If not, you gonna have to get in this paddy wagon we got outside. Now they gonna give you the option. Because you know they try to still make this a free world, like free America. So they still give you the option. Like, well, hey, you know you ain't got to take it. But if you're not gonna take it, you're gonna have to go in this paddy wagon because we're not gonna leave you in this house on the strength of us believing that you're not gonna come outside just because you say you're not gonna come outside and go around people. I mean, so at the end of the day, it's out of our hands. Because trust and believe me, this is something they fighting for. So they put all the distractions in front of you when they put up this Olympics and with Shorty and the pot smoking, man. People been smoking weed for 100 years. And the Indians, why you think the Indians used to call it a peace pipe, man? Because if you smoke it, it brings peace. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only, come on, man. They tried to throw, this was a distraction probably with this Olympic situation. Just so they can go ahead and put on the back burner what they're going to do when they lock your ass back in this house again. And I know people be like, well, Drop, you don't know if we going to have to be locked back down. Nah, but if you pay attention to your government and the way these motherfuckers has been acting, I mean, I don't see why you see it's far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. Anything they do is not far-fetched. But trust and believe me, it's something about this bill and this law that they are fighting for in this White House that just don't sit right. It don't sit right with me. Because at the end of the day, I honestly feel like, man, you should give people their own option. And then I know it's people out here that feel like, well, if you need the needle, you need to take the needle. But until y'all can come back with some facts that this needle was actually working for people, you can miss me for this. You can miss me with that just for the simple fact, man, y'all know people are still dying after they get this needle from the same reasons that they proclaim they are dying from the same reason that you're supposed to take this needle for. So what is the purpose? What's the purpose of taking this needle? I mean, you know I'm all over the place with it today, yo. But it's like always, this Drop. I love y'all. Just wanted to drop that off because I felt y'all need to hear this about our government and New York because New York is going through it. But at the end of the day, like always, this Drop. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay out the way, keep your head on a swivel, but stay dangerous. And I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.